Hi everyone! Right now I'm going to tell you the funniest and most awkward dates I've ever heard. Get ready to laugh or maybe cry, or maybe both. Enjoy! Alright, picture this. First date jitters, cute little taco joint, the works. The kind of place with colourful decor, a warm atmosphere, and the smell of delicious food wafting through the air. I'm trying to play it cool, impress my date with my sophisticated palate. You know, show that I can handle anything on the menu. So what do? I order the spiciest taco on the menu. The one that has a warning label in bold red letters. Like the kind that comes with a warning label and a side of milk. You know it's serious when they serve it with a dairy product. And I'm all, bring it on! I've got the taste buds of a fire-breathing dragon. I'm ready to conquer this culinary beast. Well, guess what? Dragons cry too. And not just a little, but full-on waterworks. Halfway through that inferno in a tortilla, my face is beet red, tears are streaming down my face, and I'm hiccuping so hard I think I might actually be having a seizure. My date is looking at me like I might explode, and in a moment of pure, unadulterated panic, I fling my napkin across the table, right into my date's guacamole. It's like a slow-motion disaster. She's trying to be all sweet, you know, asking if I'm okay. But I'm pretty sure I'm speaking in tongues at this point. My mouth is on fire and I can barely form coherent words. Oh, and it gets worse. Much worse. I may or may not have started chugging her soda, without asking. I was desperate for relief, and her drink was the closest thing within reach. And just when you think it couldn't possibly get any more disastrous, I end the meal with a salsa sneeze. Yes, a sneeze that sprays salsa everywhere. Let's just say, we never went back to that taco place. And I'm pretty sure my date never looked at tacos the same way again.
Okay, so picture this. Dinner went surprisingly well, all things considered. We're strolling back to my car, feeling good. I'm a gentleman, so I unlock the doors, open hers for her, the whole 9 yards. She slides into the passenger seat, and that's when we both notice it. A little pink unicorn air freshener dangling from the rear-view mirror. Now I'm a lot of things, but a pink unicorn kind of guy? Not so much. Before either of us can process what's happening, this very confused, very angry middle-aged couple comes storming up to the car. "What are you doing in our car?" they yell. I'm panicking, my date's speechless, and in my haste to get us out of there, I accidentally hit the panic button on my keys. We're scrambling out of the car, apologizing profusely, while the real owners are giving us the side-eye like we've lost our minds.
So, we decided to hit up a karaoke bar. It was one of those spontaneous decisions that you just know is going to lead to a memorable night. You know, one of those places where you can unleash your inner rock star, no matter how tone-deaf you might be. The energy in the room was electric, with people belting out their favorite tunes and friends cheering them on. My date, she's all about it. She grabs the song list with a gleam in her eye, ready to take the stage. "Let's do a duet," she says, her enthusiasm contagious. I couldn't help but get caught up in the moment. And I'm thinking, sure, why not? How hard could it be? Famous last words, my friends. Little did I know what I was getting myself into. She picks "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston. My heart skips a beat. Whitney Houston? I mean, the woman's got pipes of steel, and I can barely sing in the shower. The pressure was on, but I'm game. So I grab the mic and give it my all. I take a deep breath and start singing, hoping for the best. Let's just say it wasn't pretty. My voice was all over the place, and I could feel the eyes of the audience on me. My voice cracked. I missed every other note, and at one point I'm pretty sure I sounded like a dying goose. It was a disaster. The crowd was, well, let's just say they weren't sure whether to laugh or call for medical assistance. Their faces were a mix of confusion and amusement. By the end, the entire bar was in stitches. Despite my less-than-stellar performance, it turned out to be a night to remember. Chapter 4. The Ice Cream. Oops, alright, picture this. We're at this adorable little ice cream parlor, you know, the kind with checkered floors and those tiny pink spoons. I'm feeling good, so I ordered the mother of all ice cream cones. I'm talking 3 scoops, sprinkles, whipped cream, the whole shebang. I take a giant step back, admire my masterpiece, and lean in for that first glorious lick. And that's when it happens. The entire ice cream tower decides to stage a coup d'etat, toppling over and landing smack dab on my date's shoes. I'm mortified. I mean, who does that? Who drops a mountain of ice cream on their date's feet? I'm stammering apologies, ready to crawl under a table and die of shame, but she just bursts out laughing. Chapter 5. The Escape Room Disaster. So, for our third date, we decided to try out an escape room. We had heard so much about them and thought it would be a fun and unique experience. You know, those rooms where you solve puzzles and try to escape before time runs out. Sounds fun, right? We were both excited and a bit nervous. Well, I took it a little too seriously. I wanted to show her that I could be the hero of the day. I was determined to impress her with my puzzle-solving skills, my leadership qualities, and my ability to stay calm under pressure. I envisioned myself as the cool, collected guy who could solve any problem. Yeah, about that. Within minutes, I'm barking orders like a drill sergeant. You check the bookshelf. I'll handle the lock. We've got to work together, people. The pressure was on, and I was feeling the heat. I wanted everything to go perfectly. And then, the unthinkable happens. In my haste to unlock a secret compartment, or what I thought was a secret compartment, I managed to lock myself inside a cabinet. I'm talking full-on trapped, folks. I couldn't believe it. There I was, stuck in this tiny dark space, unable to move. She's outside, doubled over with laughter, and I'm stuck in this tiny dark space yelling, "Find the key! Find the key! Did she find the key?" Nope. She was too busy taking selfies with me trapped in the cabinet. It was a disaster, but looking back, it was also hilarious. We still laugh about it to this day. In the end, we didn't escape the room in time, but we did leave with a story we'll never forget. Sometimes, the best memories come from the most unexpected and ridiculous situations. Chapter 6. The Text Slip-Up. Okay, this one still makes me cringe. So, I had this amazing first date. I'm talking fireworks, butterflies, the whole 9 yards. I get home and I'm feeling all giddy and excited, so naturally I text my best buddy. Dude, she's perfect. Funny, smart, cute. I think I might have found the one. I hit send, feeling all smug and satisfied with myself. And then my stomach drops. I realize I've made a colossal, life-altering mistake. I sent the text to her, to my date, the one who was supposed to be the one. I'm freaking out. I contemplate throwing my phone in the toilet, moving to a remote island, changing my identity. But before I can do any of that, my phone buzzes. "It's her! Good to know," she texts back. Chapter 7. The Wardrobe Malfunction. Alright, we've all been there. You want to make a good impression on a date, so you put on your best outfit, right? Well, I thought I had it all figured out. New jeans, crisp shirt, looking sharp. Halfway through dinner, though, my date gives me this look, like she's trying not to laugh. "Do you always leave your tags on?" she asks, trying to stifle a giggle. I look down, and that's when I see it. The giant neon orange price tag dangling from the back of my jeans. It's like a beacon of "I'm trying too hard." My face turns the color of that price tag. I'm mortified. I want to disappear. But then I have a flash of inspiration. "Oh, this?" I say nonchalantly. "That's just my emergency receipt."
Chapter 8. The Best Friend Misunderstanding. So, I'm on this date and things are going pretty well. We're chatting, laughing, getting to know each other. But there's one little thing. My date keeps talking about her best friend Jamie. And I mean, she's going on and on about Jamie, how funny Jamie is, how supportive Jamie is, how they tell each other everything. I'm picturing Jamie in my head, right? And let me tell you, in my mind, Jamie is a woman. Like the ultimate gal pal, the Thelma to her Louise. Then she drops this bombshell. "Jamie's going to love meeting you," she says. "He's always been so protective of me." Record scratch? Jamie is not a woman, Jamie is a dude. And not just any dude, but a 6'3", ex-military weightlifting kind of dude.
Chapter 9. Keep the laughs coming. So there you have it, a glimpse into the wild and wacky world of my dating life. I'm telling you, sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, and when it comes to dating, it's almost always funnier. but I want to hear from you. Have you ever had any hilariously awkward date experiences? Let me know in the comments below. I'm dying to hear your stories. And who knows, maybe your dating disaster will inspire my next video.